I'm expecting to see a lot of dancing back and forth and waiting until someone makes a first move, and let's hope for a strong knife battle on both sides, because there's no room here at all.
Yeah, getting to pick that side could be the difference, especially depending on what map it is. If a certain map's sided one way or the other, it could be the difference. And just having that one map, it doesn't give you any room for error to be making mistakes today. If these guys want to make it into that final stage, they need to show up.
Yeah.
And they need to play this match properly.
And let's just talk about for a second, I mean, say that you do come off of this game and you end up getting through into the next round. They have an extreme advantage there as well, because, I mean, now you're able to accustom all that adrenaline that you've already felt about getting into the tournament from a starting point, but then you're also going up against people that haven't had a chance to play yet. So, I mean, they have a chance to lock down not only their strategies and how they're communicating, but with their aim as well, just being in a actual competitive matchup.
Right.
So that's, I mean, it's a lot riding on this right now, and we're still waiting on Ascend right now, but you have to figure that these guys from Tricks are feeling every second right now.
Yeah. This is the big stage here. These guys all, of course, really want to get to that final, and as we said, they're playing for that spot to get in there so that they can potentially go over to North Korea and get a piece of that $10,000 prize pool. But throughout the day today, if you guys want to keep in contact with us, talk about the games, keep the discussion going, you can use the hashtag CFS2014 to use that hashtag on Twitter. You can communicate with us, other people, keep the discussion going throughout the day, all that good stuff. So be using that. I'll be using it throughout the day today, and we'll have some good times on Twitter.
Yeah, we'll plug some of your guys' tweets as well. So, I mean, say who you think has got this match locked in, or, at least pick out some of the action that we see throughout the day. And we'll probably get a few replays going as well as we see some epic action.
Yeah, oh, of course. Yeah, we'll definitely get some of that going. So we're just waiting here, I think, for a few more people to get in and stuff like that. We're still waiting on, I think Ascend to get themselves in here. I'm not sure exactly what we're waiting on, but I think while we go ahead and get all that figured out, wait for everybody to get in here, we're going to go ahead, take a real quick break. Once we get everybody in here, we can get back and bring you guys this awesome match. Don't go anywhere. We got more Crossfire Stars North American qualifiers headed your way. See you in a minute. right, everybody, we are back here. We're just about to get started with Tricks versus Ascend here shortly once the rest of the players get in. But before we do that, we're just getting everything situated with getting maps banned, all that. The teams are starting to get all that figured out, and we'll hopefully be able to get going here shortly. Now, looking into the rest of today, some of the other teams that we have going on, let's take a look at the brackets that we have.
I mean, we spent a lot of time talking about these bottom two, which are obviously going to be that play-in spot there. But on the top side of the bracket, our top three seats here, we have Instinct, Ace Gaming, and Bio Omniside. And these guys, I mean, they've been around for a while, and they really have shown themselves as being at the top of the litter right now.
Yeah. Oh, Instinct, they just came off of a win for ESG Factions Under Fire. They just won that against Welfare, just winning that whole tournament, so they're coming off of a good win. And some of these other teams that are in this Group 1 play, like Gamebox and Muppet Stars, formerly Frag Stars, I believe, that more of you may know them by that name. All very solid teams, experienced players, but really the big one in that Group 1 is going to be Instinct.
It has to be. I mean, they have been just absolutely insurmountable as far as how much they've been able to just take people out. And they'll be playing the winner of this play-in. So if they're watching right now, I mean, they have a little bit of an insight here to see exactly how they're going to play against one of the other teams. I mean, talk about having game footage immediately before you go in and play. That's going to be a good little tool and resource for them. That Gamebox versus MSX game, I mean, we're talking about that's the 4 and the 5 seed right there. That's usually the matchup that everyone looks at in a bracket because those are literally the two most balanced and similar teams in skill and talent.
Yeah, it's gonna be very close across the board, I believe. And and also you had mentioned something about Ace Gaming, who's going to be down, just in that second group, I believe too. And they're another very solid team. They just had a big win down in Brazil for their X5 arena that Brazil has down there. They went down and played the winner of that tournament and came out with a huge win there. And also just a team of veterans, really, the guys that have been around the longest in this game, been competing for a long time, very experienced players, and those are definitely the two big guys to watch out for, Instinct and Ace.
Yeah, I mean, we were sitting here talking through what their roster was, and half of those players on Ace Gaming have been playing since the alpha testing of this game, and that happened nearly 6 years ago at this point. So that's going to be a huge matchup in that second group. They are the second overall seed, so we'll be able to bring more to that. And it looks like we have 4 out of the 5 right now in for Ascend, so we're just waiting for that last player. Ascend is the top team, so they have the final say as far as the map, and it looks like it's going to be set to Black Widow for the moment.
Well, and yes, it is actually. I just missed that now. Thank you for pointing that out to me. But we are going to be on Black Widow. But I guess while we're waiting for the last player from Ascend, we can go ahead and take a look at Group 2 since we started to talk about Ace Gaming, of course, as we were saying. Very solid team. And ABC, who actually got played in already into that group, so they're going to have that face-off. Those guys are going to be at it, and then Bio and Welfare are also going to be playing. Now, Welfare is another team to keep in the discussion for this tournament because even though they are the 6th seed, I believe, that doesn't mean that, you can count them out at all because they've had some big wins over Instinct here recently.
Yeah, not only that, I mean, they had recently in the 23rd Cup had just beat Ascend, and they actually won that tournament. So, I mean, even though they're the 6th seed, they're definitely that hot up-and-coming kind of the dark horse right now that can make you, that can shake the boat a little bit, as we say.
Yeah, 100%, and, definitely somebody to watch out for. So there's your look at the two groups, and, We'll see how the day goes. We got to get through this one here first, though. Tricks and Ascend. Still waiting on that one guy, but it's gonna be a good day of Crossfire action, man. I'm ready to get this.
We're on the same page today. I mean, we have the same tie going on today. I mean, everything just seems to be clicking. So we couldn't just complain about not only being able to cast all this Crossfire action.
Yeah, the dynamic duo right here. We're so on point that we even show up in the hotel lobby with the same tie on.
I mean, when you got it, you got it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, we're still going to be taking a look for that one more guy. I think we're going to go ahead and just give it one more break here right before we get back in. But remember, keep using that hashtag CFS2014. Keep tweeting at us. We're going to be tweeting back to you guys throughout the day, so keep using that. We'll be right back here in just a minute to bring you guys this match between Tricks and Ascend. Don't go anywhere.
Bye.